Hello, 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 and welcome to the stream. It's me, Wordy Girl, and hopefully you can hear me okay. Hopefully my fan is not too loud. I did some audio tests. I tried to get stuff together this time. I do hope that everything's good for you guys. If it's not, please let me know in the chat. We are here. I have not streamed in a long while. It's been 2 weeks into August now. Scary. Time is going past so fast. Emily is here. Hello, Emily. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you joining me. I appreciate it so much. I'm glad that I sound great. My sound is great. Great. I am happy about that. And thank you for telling me. So, yeah. I wanted to start off by saying thank you to everybody who is subscribed. I mean, yeah, I do have a couple of subscribers, but thank you to everybody who's following also, because I just reached 300 followers, actually 301 followers today, which was amazing for me to see. Even though 301 followers may not seem like a lot to some people, that is a big achievement to me, so I am very grateful. I do not know why suddenly I began to lag. Do you see me lagging on your side? If you do, please let me know. I thought that I got everything set so that I can stream well, but apparently no. I still have to figure out the why I'm lagging so much. But yeah, if you see me lagging in the chat, please let me know, because it looks like I'm lagging on my side, which is very annoying. Maybe I should have restarted my computer before I started streaming. Anyways, it's too late now, I think. Christ Rider is here. Hello, thanks so much for joining. You're here, but at work on a break. Oh, nice. Okay, great. So, if any of you guys who are in the chat want me to read your articles, please let me know while you're here so I can get to those first. And, yes, so that's kind of why we're here today. This is a surprise stream. I am judging the, Great Leader of... I mean, no, not Great Leader of Your People. That was last year. Today I am judging the, character driven by wanderlust or the desire to explore. So, if you are from World Anvil and you have written about a character who is driven by wanderlust or the desire to explore, please do let me know and put your articles in the chat. It would be helpful if you could redeem the read my article, please. Where is it? Oh, I know. I disabled it because I was not able to talk. I'm gonna enable it again. Sorry. Thank you for your patience. I'm going to get it up really quickly. At least I'm gonna try. Channel points. There we go. Read my work, please, and I'm going to make it only cost 5 wisps. Okay. I'm gonna make it cost 3 wisps. Okay, there we go. So it will appear very high in the alright, I see you. Josisaurus is here! Hello! Josisaurus, thank you so much for joining. And Josisaurus says, I just joined. What did I miss? You did not miss anything. I just started. So welcome to the stream. Hopefully I am okay. I look like I'm lagging a bit. If you think I'm lagging, please let me know. I'm gonna try to fix it. If not, I don't know. I really don't know what to do about the lag. I don't know if it's my computer, or if it is OBS, or if it is my internet, or if it is something else. I do not know, unfortunately. But maybe it just looks like I'm lagging to me, But if you see me lagging, that is very annoying. I don't like when things lag, so if you let me know, I will try to fix it the best I can. But thank you so much for joining anyways. If you guys are from World Anvil, as I said, and you have any articles for me to read, please do let me know. Please do put them in chat. I just added read my work, please. It should be at the top of your shop, right there under the quote box. Why am I saying quote box? The chat. The little blue wisp symbol. And when you purchase that, it's not any real money. You just earn those wisps by watching my channel, and you will get them right away. And once you do, it only costs 3. So if you would like me to read your article, you can go ahead and redeem that. If you already signed up on the form, you do not have to redeem that at all. Just let me know you're here. Let me know that you already filled out the form, and I will go to it and check you off and read it right now. So, yes. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'll be waiting for you guys. In the meantime, I don't know. I can, well, I did talk about this earlier, but I did reach 301 followers today. So I am grateful for that. Thank you guys, everyone who's following my channel, and thank you also to the subscribers. I have a couple of them, and I'm very grateful for them. What else? What else? What else? Alright, so if nobody's redeeming an article, in the meantime, what I can do is, let's see, I'm going to go to my World Anvil and check my notifications. I actually got my notifications down, which is awesome. And I have only 5. So I'll get those down quickly while I'm waiting. Okay. I see. More people have joined. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. It's me, Wordy Girl. If you are just joining, I am here and I'm reading articles for character driven by Wanderlust or the desire to explore. So if you have those articles and you are from World Anvil, please let me know. You can redeem in the chat with the wisps, or you can just let me know that you already filled out the form and I will read it since you're here already. You did the form. Great. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I will look it up really quickly. And if I am lagging, please let me know. It's very annoying. It looks like I'm lagging to me. But if it's okay to you guys, good. I'm glad. Okay, so let's go to the form. We are going to read. Here we go. I have 29 responses now. Let us find. What is your World Anvil username? Please let me know either your World Anvil username or the name of your character, please. I don't see Christ Rider anywhere. So, yep, once you give me that, I will tried to read it. I just don't know your name on World Anvil. Okay. I'm going to search. Maybe it is the same. I don't know. Is it Hunter Christmas? Is that who you are? I think that's probably who you are. ELIAS Roy Disney. Okay. Yes, I see. Great. Alright. I was right. I thought that was you. Okay. Thank you for your patience and sorry about that. Usernames can get mixed up and I did think that you were the Hunter Christmas, but I just wanted to make sure because if I start reading the wrong article, you'll be like, that's not me. So let's showcase the screen. Alright, first we have ELIAS Roy Disney by Christ Rider, aka Hunter Christmas. So we have ELIAS Roy Disney. Magic called me. It needed me. I have always felt it around me. I've believed in ancient power since I was young. I may not have powers, but I have been to the most magical place on earth, and I know what my dreams have been saying. That is ELIAS trying to convince his parents one last time. Okay. He's a humankind. Let's see. ELIAS Roy Disney is a famous human explorer of magical places and the author of many books used by the University of King Arthur's Mystical Studies. History born as the only great-grandson of Walter Walt ELIAS Disney. He carries his great-grandfather's passion for creativity and also his curiosity. Unlike him, ELIAS carries a soul yearning for adventure. ELIAS is interested in writing. Walt Disney is one of his heroes. As his great-grand-uncle, he also... Wait. He also sees all Guardians as heroes. Okay, so is it a slight typo? Or is it that... Because it does say that he is the great-grandson, but then it says here he's his great-grand-uncle. So, it's okay if it's a slight typo. I was just a little bit confused at that. If it's not a typo, please do explain. Let's see. Kris Kringle Library of the Mythical and Mystical Realm is the mystical collective Conclave's library, located in the Christmas realm. This library could be part of the library. However, this is not the case. The library does have the same information as this one due to ongoing cooperation between them and the Universal Collective and enchanted beings and the Enchanted Council. So what makes this library special? What does it hold? Well, this library, or knowledge center, holds information about all mystic species and their myths and legends. One section is specifically donated to the rulers, except Santa Claus, whose section, the Santa Claus mythos, lies next door. Another section tells of places which may exist in real life. Some of the information is possibly unknown to the human population. Very interesting. People normally found here at students and a facility of the University of Magical Studies. Students are here to do research on projects and papers. Teachers usually come here to see their students or to use the center as help with their lesson plans. ELIAS was born hours after Angela Belief. Oh, that's a nice name. ELIAS grew up in a new world. His family hadn't had much a clue how to raise him in this world, but they tried and succeeded. It wasn't them as much as it was the entire village. The village adults were still discovering how to live in this new age. ELIAS never went to high school or college, but he grew up learning the most important lessons of love, hope, peace, as a person of light. He also grew up learning reading, writing, and math. Oh, Roy is Walt's brother, is his great uncle. So yes. Oh, so Roy is his great uncle. Oh, was it supposed to say Roy Disney is one of his heroes as his great grand uncle? Maybe. It's okay. It's fine. It's a good article still. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, he never went to high school or college, but he grew up learning the most important lessons of love, hope, and peace as a person of light. He also grew up learning reading, writing, and math. ELIAS moved away right after his only Christmas as an adult at 18. His family felt scared not knowing anything about this new world. Thoughts raced through their head, and yet still hoped for their son to stay safe out there beyond the front door. As he finally begged one last time, they knew he would have to venture out and hopefully come back home. They still didn't know about his decision, but promised to support him. As he leaves from the security of the unknown, from the security of the known into the unknown and a new world beyond it, they cry as he walks down the street. The tears dry, and they pray to whatever deity that could help him to ensure his safety and his well-being. From then, ancient power guided him to many ancient power mystical monuments in the U.S. ELIAS went back home whenever he was close by and always sent letters detailing his early adventures. Even while in Europe, he took time to write home. He did manage to return home for Christmas and Thanksgiving every year. His parents eventually felt the world is good, and they didn't need to worry too much after. But his parents didn't expect what happened next. Oh no. What happened? ELIAS returned to Europe before his birthday and was soon after he turned 25 and met the leaders in Heath Dorai Eleanor Schliffnar. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. The leaders talked to him as he actually had a mystical aura around him. When they learned about his family, it turns out that Disney is one of the families entrusted with secrets from the world beyond the veil. The others, besides royal families, are not revealed. It was this meeting that led him to meeting all the Guardians. Baxter, as the only one from America, left him feeling like he knew what he wanted to do with his life. ELIAS returns to his family. He explains what the leaders told him. Then they finally tell him a family secret long forgotten by the descendants and rediscovered by Walt Disney himself. The Disney family is one of the ancient families blessed with true heart and also knowledge of actual magic. Yes, they are well aware of ancient power. It is a fact that each park across the world has magical energy collectors, not only for Santa, but for mystical beings of ancient power. The biggest is at Disneyland's Magic Kingdom and Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. All of them are underneath the castle. Interesting. After each discovery, ELIAS is tasked with traveling to that realm and gathering personal experiences for a book. He actually takes it a step further and creates 3 books based on the councils, the Collective Congress, Guardians, and one based on his interactions with the gods. The realm he visits includes Mystic Isles, Auradon, and the mystical realm of ancient power. Wow, that was a very interesting article. Thank you so much for sharing that, Hunter Christmas. That was a very interesting one. Sorry. Also, I should have put the link here in the chat so you guys can check that out. Elias Roy Disney is a very, very interesting character. And I thank you so much for sharing that with us. Hold on. Where is... I'm trying to find... I need to find the... There has to be... Oh, never mind. Here we go. We can just... Spreadsheet is best. Okay. Alright. Thank you for your patience. Ah. I'm trying to find, where is it? Find. We can't find in this spreadsheet. Very weird, but it's okay. Okay. Rewind. Where's the undo button? There we go. Anyways, sorry. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. I did see the Moonlight Bard is here. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much, Moonlight Bard, for joining. And AJ is here. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream, you guys. I appreciate it. Sorry, I just got so confused for a moment. I'm trying to find... Where is... Oh, you were the number 4. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. I found it. Great. Alright, so that was good. Yep, so yeah, besides those slight typos there, this was a very interesting article. It does make me very curious about your world now, because it's is it about like Disney and I do see it's called World of Ancient Power, Your Inner Child. That makes me very curious, and I want to read more about it. I know it's like about Christmas and stuff like that, but I see it's also about Disney and stuff like that. So it sounds like a very wonder-filled, childlike exploration world, and I would love to read more about it. This article really does make me want to read way more about your world and figure out about it. The only thing that I would say is, like I said this a lot last year, the sidebar being at length with the rest of the article is nice to have. I don't even always do that, especially in summer camp. I was rushing a lot of the last articles I did. I was like, okay, I cannot make these perfect. I just have to publish them and leave them alone, or I will not win. I will not meet my goal. But yeah, when you're cleaning up the articles and fixing those typos, I think that maybe adding a few little maybe references, maybe blocking off, like adding an article block of the Collective Congress of Ancient Power, or adding some images or something in the sidebar, or you could always make like a sticky sidebar if you are able to use CSS, where the sidebar will scroll along with the article and it will not have a blank space right here. But other than that, really interesting article, really interesting world, and I would love to read more. So thank you so much again for sharing that. If you guys want to check it out, I did put the link in the chat. If anybody else is here and you would like me to read your article about a character driven by wanderlust or the desire to explore, please do drop it in the chat, or if you've already filled out the form, just let me know what your World Anvil username is, and I will find you on the form and I will read it while you are here. Because I do know if you're here and you have to go later, I'd rather read yours now that you're here, so that, you know, you can be here for the reading. But, you know, doesn't matter. Whatever you guys want to do. In the meantime, Emily, yes. I know you. Yes, you're here. Lady, let's see. Lady SANDEUX. Sando? Moonlight says on the forum already. Alrighty, great. So, yes. Emily is already on the forum, I believe, as well, then. We will check off Hunter Christmas now. Let me edit that. Alright. Where is... I really don't understand. Oh, there we go. There we go. There you are. Okay. Oh, let's see. Alright, French pronunciations. I will try. I will try. I'm gonna let you know. I'm probably going to get it wrong. But thank you for that note. Let's see. Wrap these words because I cannot see. Oh, interesting. Okay, here we go. Thank you for your patience, guys. Alright, yep, thank you so much. I appreciate you for sharing the article, and yep, no rush on cleaning it up. You did say critique, so I was going to go ahead and let you know about that, but other than that, it's a very interesting article, very interesting character. And there's no rush to clean that up, though. Very interesting character here, Amélie. Let me put it in the chat for everybody if you guys want to read along. This is Lady SANDEUX. SANDEUX? I think that's right. If it's not, sorry. All right. Let's see. Potential sponsors biography. This is written by Madame Céline de Nevers for the Rune Guild. You don't mind? Okay. All right. Let's see. Job title: Lady of the Noble House of SANDEUX, member of the Senate, retired lady, general of the Maelin Army. Graduate of the Brautschat University. Brautschat? I don't know. Mastery in Enchanting. Sponsored 5 projects for the Enchanting Guild and 1 project for the Rune Guild for Master Serenius de Coroy. Lady SANDEUX is in charge of one of the wealthiest and oldest noble houses of Maelin. I like the tooltips. In her youth, she was highly respected and regarded as a promising enchanter master who loved to explore the limits of magic. When she was conscripted to fight in the last war, she unsurprisingly quickly rose through the ranks to be named Lady General. Unfortunately, the Lady General proved to be easily corrupted by the Dark Lord, known as Lord General Sinlight. I don't know. That's what they were known by at the time. And ended up practicing a lot of illegal and immoral magic on the battlefield. Oh no. This culminated in a public ritual during which the enemy soldiers were sacrificed to heal a few scratched on her men so as to win their loyalty for nefarious political purposes. Oh no. When the war ended soon afterwards, and Lord General Sinlight was court-martialed in absentia, the Lady General barely avoided joining him. Prince Justin, whom many purport to have been her lover before the war, pleaded for leniency, arguing that she only did what she could to survive the war while in close proximity to such an evil character as the future Dark Lord. However, while Lady SANDEUX managed to avoid the worst, she was publicly disgraced and has lost all social and political influence. She nevertheless declined to let her nephew inherit the lordship of the House of SANDEUX and stubbornly refuses to give up politics. Since her return to civil life, Lady SANDEUX has been funding research for projects for the new individuals not fleeing at the sight of her. A patron only for those brave enough to risk controversies. Very interesting character, by the way. Oh, I see. That's a very interesting portrait as well. That's very stylish. And I see you've credited it. Very nice. So these are the guild members' opinions. Accept her money at your own risks. I certainly have more moral than to benefit from the results of human sacrifices and to get mixed with that sort of people. Never mind all these rumors about her still being in contact with the Dark Lord and even being one of his confidants. That is Master Jean Lanois. Lanois, I don't know. Lady SANDEUX is deeply regretful of her actions during the war, actions that were only the fruit of deep despair and confusion. The least we can do after forcing her to go through it because of the conscription is to allow her the opportunity to repay her debt by funding worthy projects and benefiting the country. And that is what Coroy says about her. Very interesting character, and I like to see her biography that, was written by this person, Madame Céline Soleny. I don't know. Céline, it looks like to me. But then also to see the guild members' opinions, and there's a good opinion and there's a bad opinion. So I like how the article tells a lot of cool different Yes, it's an objectively written biography. It really is. And I like how even still it shows us different sides of the character. It shows us what different people think about her. And we don't really necessarily hear from her, which is interesting. We hear from what other people think about her. And that is a nice way to go about it, because as citizens, if we were citizens in this world, we, unless we knew her personally, would have to kind of gauge her character by what other people think about her. So I think it's a really nice dynamic that you have here. And we have two sides of a story. And yeah, this is a very interesting article. And I did probably comment on some of your articles that I did appreciate that they are a little bit more succinct than some of the articles. Yes, keep mysteries for the novel. That is good too. But Amelie is very known for writing very lengthy articles, very detailed articles, and they're good. They're good, detailed articles. But I am a fan of when they are on the shorter side, just for time purposes. Also, sometimes you can get across a yes, this is proof that you can do small too. Yes. And it's good to have, like you said, leave some mystery for the novel. If we're putting everything out onto the page, it's going to be like by the time they get done, they feel like they read the novel already. But this gives you a little mystery, and it gives you little perspectives from different people, and it's not too lengthy. It's a nice formatting. I like the formatting too, how you have her portrait here, and it's in the box, and then under it there's little reviews of her. This is just a nice article. So yes, thank you so much for sharing this. Very nice to read. Next, we did have Moonlight Bard. I saw Moonlight Bard in the chat, so we will get to their article next. Where are you? I know that Moonlight Bard's name is the same on World Anvil as it is in Twitch. So I'm gonna find on the spreadsheet, if I can, Moon. Where is it? Cannot. Why did it not work? Okay, never mind. I will just scroll through. I will see. I thought that Moonlight Bard had filled out the form. Maybe not. So I'm not seeing Moonlight Bard on this form. No, I don't see you. Okay, hold on, sorry. Let me catch up to the chat. Yes, you are Moonlight Bard everywhere. I know, and it's so good that you're able to grab that name everywhere. Yes, you are still here. It does make it easy on you mostly. Yes. What I'm trying to say is that I don't see your name in this spreadsheet. Did you fill out my form? If you did not, I will just go find your article. I don't think you filled out my
What took you so long?
What? Who's rating me? Bitcirc is rating! Welcome, 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 welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. It's a Blitzer Blitz. Yes, welcome. I appreciate that raid. Yeah, I don't see you on this form, so I'm going to go to your World Anvil page and find your article. Oh, you've linked it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, I was trying to find it on the form if you had left me notes, but I did not see that you filled out the form, so we will just use this. Thank you so much for that. Yes, happy wording. Thank you so much, Bitzer Blitz. I appreciate it. And if you have to leave, have a blessed one, and I hope your stream was nice. Yes, seemed easiest. Yes, okay. Satyan? Is it Satyan or Satyan? Satyan? Not sure. Oh yes, Amelie. Is Amelie still here? If you're still here, I think the only critique that I have is by it being French pronunciations, like I talked about last year, having some pronunciation keys in the article would be helpful, but you don't have to. But it would be helpful. I know that sometimes it might take you out of the world to do that, but if you put it like in a tooltip or something, or if you, like at the beginning of the article, just having, they have the pronunciation now, where you can put how a name, especially like how a name is pronounced. Yep. You forgot about pronunciation help? Did that for only one article. Oh man. Okay. Bitzer says I'll be streaming actual writing in an hour. Have some time enough for beverage. All right. Nice. Well, thank you so much for reading, and I hope that your next stream goes well as well. So you're lurking. Great. I do not know what happened to Handsome Co-host. Where are you? Handsome Co-host is supposed to be in the chat. He's not here. Anyways, Satyan. Satyan? I'll go with that. Sometimes those who are closest to you are furthest from you. And that is Shiv Moonsong. Very profound quote there. Let's see. Oh, where are you? Okay, there we go. Yep, no problem, Emily. Thank you again for sharing. But this is Satyan Windblown. Mental characteristics. Education. Satyan has spent time at literally every educational facility across Argenty, expanding his experience of the world and its cultures, and finding rare and unusual things for Shiv. In recent generations, he has worked closely with Shiv on a theory that it might be possible to recover the caldera. It is to this end that he has since dedicated the remainder of his existence operating carefully in his guise as an eternal scholar and scientist. Employment. He has had almost every job imaginable. So he's gone to every education location imaginable and has also hosted every job imaginable. From sailor to soldier, scholar to professor, artist, doctor, farmer, tax collector, pirate, inventor, architect, thief. And those are just some of the interesting ones. That is very interesting. I'm wondering how old this character is. Oh wow, I just saw how old he is. No wonder. He is 6,876 years old. I'm like, where do you find the time, man? I literally, yes. He's a couple generations shy of 7,000 years old. He's not wasted his time, of course. And I'm like, I had quite a few jobs as well, but no. How? Now I see. Let's see. Accomplishments and achievements. All of the degrees from all of the colleges, universities, training centers, institutes, and academies. A certification as a master or grandmaster in every guild, trade union, and skilled collective. Every achievable military rank. Wow. And almost every attainable government position. Wow. Every artistic award, sporting award. Really, it does get so frightfully old after a while. When one has had all of the time in the world, one can get as good as one cares to be. Yes, I feel like he's just... Is he like immortal or something? He's probably very bored. So he's probably just doing all the stuff he can do. He's looking for a challenge. I'm getting that. Failures and embarrassments. All of these too. Oh no. Every social taboo, every faux pas of etiquette, every rude outburst, every too silent moment, every unfortunate word vomit, every loud fart in every quiet room, every slip, slide, trip, fall, skid, stutter, stammer that you could ever imagine making. He has made 1,000 times before and will likely make 1,000 times over again. Well, that's a little piece of inspiration, I suppose. Like, if you make a mistake, just think, guess what? This guy, Satyan, he has already made all those mistakes. It's okay. And he's made more of them than you. So you're good. Mental wandering is as real as physical wandering. Yes, it is. This is really. Yep, not the first, not the last time I'll do that. Of course. You're right, though. This totally fits the prompt, and it is a slight twist on it, because even though, yeah, he has been exploring the physical world, of course, if he's able to go all these places and stuff, but he's exploring his mental capacity as well. He's exploring the limits of what he's able to accomplish. So this is a very good and creative take on the article. Morality and philosophy. If one must be burdened with eternity, yes, I figured, burdened with eternity, then it is one's obligation to make the most of it, to enjoy life, pursue the experience and knowledge on offer, do everything, go everywhere, be everyone, live, laugh, love, and lose. That is a nice little quote to put here. I like that at the end. So, brother and sister... Oh, wow. So they act like they're, like, normal towards each other, but they really do care about each other. Let's see. They both desperately fascinated with the possibilities of orb shrooms and their orbs. This is so important to them that they are willing to overthrow the government of an entire island in order to make sure their research goes unhindered. Well, that, and to free the enslaved people and make it life better for all of Argentina by moving each island towards self-sufficiency. Well, that's nice. And then we have another brother. Oh, no. He doesn't really like this one, I guess. Satyan tried to be a good older brother, but Jers was having none of it. He was too enthralled with his own fantasy of being a brooding loner. Accepting Jers' rejection was one of the most difficult things Satyan ever had to do, and Shiv suspects that running from that memory is what curses Satyan to wonder. Aw. So it's an emotional thing. As siblings, they were never close to begin with. After so long as opposing sides of a silent war, even shared parents aren't enough to bring them together. Then there's Irivid, and that's another sibling. Their relationship as siblings, it doesn't say anything. So I'm sure that you just, either that just means that they had just like a nothing. They were nothing, and then they, I don't know. Or you just forgot to put that, or you didn't have time to put that. It's okay. But this is another brother. And once again, not a very good relationship with this brother. So this was a very interesting character. Let's see. We have a lot of things in the sidebar. Current research mission. New director of Tiptown. People sailor. Oh yeah, that's where we learned how old he was. Second born. Court of the Moon. Nice. Sounds very nice. All these siblings. Alright. Soft masculine. His eyes are like that first day in spring when you look around and realize all the buds have opened up and there is fresh haze of life covering what were just the day before nearly bare branches. Oh, wow. You know, yeah, okay. Hair short enough to stay out of his eyes, but long enough to catch the wind, washed by the sun to the pale yellow-white of the shimmering sands on Capitala. Warm pale beige with neutral undertones of skin. He's 6'2", 210 pounds, court of the moon. Known languages, all of them. Even ancient Argentine. It is rumored he can even talk to dragons. This is a very interesting character. I like it. It would be dangerous for anyone to know that they are related. Oh, man. Oh, I get it. So, what, the sibling? Aravid? I don't know if I'm pronouncing their name correctly. Yeah. But anyways, I see that he has some complicated relationships with his siblings. So, yes. This character is very interesting. I like this article. It's a very nice article. It's very laid out nicely. It has the quotes, which I think that personally, Moonlight Bard, I'm just going to say that you also, oh, YS Books is here. Hello. And YS Books is lurking. Thank you for lurking. Sorry that handsome co-host is glitching today. Kitoypoy is here. Hello. No, we have not read yours yet. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Yeah, but Moonlight Bard, I just want to say that you are just like an excellent writer. I like how you word things. Like, just even things like how his hair, this is very poetic. His eyes, that's poetic. I like this little quote here. That is so poetic. Like, the way the article is presented, even though it's like a Wikipedia article. It's not quite a story, but you're still not being boring like a Wikipedia article. You're adding those little nice, like, writing things into it. Like, I don't know why I'm saying writing things. But yes, this is like the way that you are presenting the article, the way that you are adding these poetic quotes and stuff like that. I just appreciate that. And yeah, I'm gonna say something about the sidebar, but I'm sure that what happened with the sidebar was that these sibling relationships got in the way, which this is one of the things I'm annoyed at on a World Anvil. When you fill out relationships, they automatically appear in this body of the article, and it's like, how can I get rid of this? Can I move this to the sidebar? Can I make it where it collapses? No, you can't. It's just stuck. So that's a very annoying little thing there. But other than that, it's great. I see you did fill up the sidebar a lot. If you could add just a couple more things because of the last two siblings that kind of made it overflow. But that's okay, because this people have been complaining about this anyway, and hopefully they find a way to fix that, because I do not like how that shows up there. But for this article, it would be great if you didn't know about World Anvil and you didn't know that it was forced to be there. I would just think that this was a good little place for to put these. Then I would just say maybe you could put a couple little article blocks over here to just make it at length. But yeah. Somebody just donated to me on Ko-Fi. Okay, thank you so much. Delana, I don't know if you're in the chat, but thank you. That was surprising. Moonlight Bar says, OMG, thank you. Such lovely feedback. I think that the relationship should be on a separate tab. Exactly. That would be so great. That's a good suggestion. Like the metadata down here and the secrets and stuff. It would be great to have something like that down here instead of it being just stuck on the article. It's just so annoying. But anyways, I appreciate this article. Thank you so much for sharing. Yes, this was a good one. Hey, who else is next? Did somebody say theirs next, or did they not say it? If you are here, if you're just now joining me, thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. I am reading character driven by wanderlust or the desire to explore, and I did see Kitoypoy. Yes, Kitoypoy. Did you fill out the form? If you did, I will find you on the forum. If you did not, let me know, and I will find your article outside of the forum. I just want to make sure that if you filled out the form, then we have the form. Yep, I see you. Okay, you're on the form. Okay, great. Oh yes, the Surveyor of Worlds. Okay, we got it. Ah. All right. AJ filled out the form as well. Yes. All right. We'll read yours next, AJ. Thank you so much for telling me. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's go. So next we have. Wait. Did I put Moonlight's article in the chat? Oh, Moonlight did it. Okay. So if you want to read their article again, let me put it in the chat again because they did it. I'm gonna do it again because that was a nice one. I like that. Okay, so next we're gonna do the kitoypoy article, and we're gonna put the kitoypoy link in the chat so you can read along if you'd like to. 2, the Surveyor of Worlds. Whoa, very interesting. I already think that this profile picture of them looks very, like, cool. How they are, like, positioned in action and how they're looking. They look very, like, a cool person. Like taking no mess, taking no playing no games. Like that's how they look. I don't know if that's true. But we're going to see. Let's see. I do like how kitoypoy always has the little quotes at the top telling what other people think about the characters and about the places. So let's see what the instructor has to say. To the Surveyor of Worlds is the great hero of my people. He was the second of my kind to be reborn, and like the first one, he has taken his rightful place amongst the mighty of the Concordance. Every day at dawn, 2 flies into the manifest and sounds the horn of Carinal. It is on his word and his judgment that our civilization has a day of peace, or if we declare war. Oh, that's very interesting. And he has power. Okay, let's see what Sergeant Killflare says. You'd never know it from the stories or the paintings or all the pomp and pageantry, but the surveyor is a small guy. Oh, wow. I would not know that. He barely comes up to my armpit. Even so, he and his team are the first to go into the pit every morning. Goes to show you that heart matters more than size. Very interesting. I like when there are different perspectives of people in world of a character. I just really like that. On the uncertain days of Shatter and Prime, love the tooltips. 2, the Surveyor of Worlds flies over the Carinal pit with the other Carinal divers. He determines how many times the horns of Carinal will blow. I do not know if I'm pronouncing this correctly. The Soul-Forged leader of the Carinal divers sounds the call every morning in Diver's Cipher. Now this is him talking. It is the dawn before Prime. I'm more nervous than I am before Shatter. I can predict what a manifest full of lava or demons or far realm aberrations will do. I can never tell what people will do. Oh no. I feel the crystal in my chest pulsing as I begin to go over the calculations and possibilities. My beloved stands behind me and touches my back gently. My mind calms and my thoughts clear. I must focus on what is, not what could be. The orrery begins to flash, and I turn my attention to the task at hand. The manifest lands in the coronal pit with a familiar snap of ozone and light. The warm summer air instantly becomes bitingly cold as a winter sea appears in the pit. I ignite the rockets on my back and take to the air. My team follows behind in formation. I begin my survey by speaking into my identahedron. Identahedron? Identahedron, probably. Identahedron. Hopefully that's right. I note a standard prime ocean, shallow with ice, by Anim's Swords, Shagroth. How the heck did you miss the 1,000-foot-tall giant in the water? As I prepare to declare my day of war, I fly towards the Titan walking in the water. It has 4 arms, a massive sword, and has water coming out of 2 heads. What? As I approach, I see a familiar rainbow glow and a warping of reality around it. We got lucky this time, Navigator. It's a god. As the divine gate pulls the pale giant out of our reality, I snap a few pictures as a reference to hand over to the god botherers. Then I return my attention to my survey as the zone awaits for my call. Very interesting. Oh, that's one of Stormbrill's god husks. So I did see you said something about an unsolicited cameo appearance. And I started to read this article, but then I said, oh wait. He's the character. I'm not gonna read it. But now we see it. It's Stormbrill's god husks. Oh, interesting, very interesting. But I did see your post about it, and I started to read. I like, ooh, what's the cameo? But then I said, wait, this is one of the Wanderlust characters. I'm not gonna read it yet. But thank you so much for sharing. That was a very nice, interesting article. Very interesting. I liked the different perspectives of different people, and then I liked that I was able to hear from him, and he was kind of telling us a story that was very interesting. Like, we were able to be drawn into the world and see that he's even though he holds all this power, he's nervous, not because of all these big events, but more because he can never tell what people can do, and that says something. So this guy is 163 years old. Very interesting. He's not that tall, but the funny thing is, I think that Sergeant Killflayer is really just the big tall guy. Because 5'9" is not too short. I mean, I'm 5'7". Yes, he's huge. I figured. Look at it. Look at the guy. I see how he looks. He's a big guy. Look at him. See him? It's quite apparent. But it's funny. But it's great to see how he feels like, okay, he doesn't even come up to here. Now I can imagine them standing next to each other. 2 is heavy, but he's made of metal. Oh, interesting. Okay, so he's heavy because he's made of metal. I see him. He's kind of metallic looking. But he's kind of short. All right, nice. Interesting. Very interesting character. Yeah. Nice. Thank you so much for sharing. Yes, this was a nice one. I already put the link in the chat. Great. Awesome. Thank you again for sharing. Like I'm going to say, kitoypoy always does a great job with CSS. Already you see this is a sticky sidebar, so we don't have to worry about the sidebar running out before the article. We don't have to worry about the sidebar going longer than the article. I enjoyed the presentation of this article, the art, and how it's formatted. I don't really have any other thing to say. That was very, very nice. Thanks. Yes, I did enjoy it. Thanks. Next is AJ. AJ filled out the form. We will find AJ. But I think you're AK on World Anvil, aren't you? AK something. The mysterious AK. There you are. Okay, okay, got it. Okay. We have it here. All right. I found it. Thank you guys for your patience. And this is another one that, oh no, what happened? Did everything black out, or did I just do that? Everything blacked out for me. Okay. This one, AJ. AJ, are you still here? Let me know. Because in the form, you did not want me to read it if you're not here. So, I will wait for you to respond. Hopefully AJ is still here. If not, if you are just now joining, thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. If you would like me to read your article, please don't hesitate to let me know what it is. You can either drop your link in the chat, or if you already filled out my form, just let me know your name on World Anvil. I will find you, and I will search it, and I will read it. Oh, yes, AJ is still here. Great. All right, so this one, now, do you know what happened with this one? AJ put this one in my Discord. I read it, I liked it, and then I said, wait. Oh no, this is one of the characters. But it's okay. I already know I like it, but I'm going to read it again because I'm on the stream and AJ is here. And I do like this article. This was a nice one. So already, it's kind of simple. It doesn't really have too much CSS or anything. It is a new world. AJ is kind of, I mean, well, it's not a new world to AJ, but starting off on World Anvil, making a public world for summer camp purposes. So I'm not expecting too much CSS or anything, but it doesn't have to be all flashy and elaborate for it to be a good article. So I'm just going to read it so you guys can see how I like it. It is Maelin Razzhrrnae, I think. I know they put pronunciations, and I tried to follow them. But where is it? Oh no. Yes. Razzhrrnae. Yes, Razzhrrnae. That is Razzhrrnae. Yes, emphasis on her. Okay, got it. Okay. AJ has lots of great, like, conlang in the world, with different fae and stuff like that, and they have their own language, and it's so interesting. It's just like, I don't know how to keep up with all that, but it is very nice to see. And do know, if at any time there's an ad, feel free to let me know so that I can pause. But I'm going to start reading. Okay. My name is AmélieIS. Azelta looked at her with frank curiosity. You have a fae first name and a dragon last name? Why? My mother was Kara Lande, fae of the Dryad Woods. My father was Bohai Razzhrrnae, a Chinese peace dragon from the lower province. He tilted his head. You have a dragon form? Unfortunately, no. My fae blood overrules my dragon inheritance. She unfurled her wings, overlapping red enameled scales with a black skeleton leaf pattern along the edge. Oh, they're so pretty! Azelta started to reach out for them, but pulled back. Is it okay if I touch them? She smiled. Go ahead. He ran his fingers over the slick, smooth surface of her scales. His wings fluttered happily. I've never seen a half-fae with such beautiful wings. Usually, the mixed genetics cause wing defects. Her smile grew. Your father must be beautiful. The unexpected compliment caught her off guard. Any jealousy she felt about Jay's feelings for him abandoned her. He is. My da is beautiful too, Azelta said. Beautiful in so many ways. His expression turned wistful as he traced the outline of a scale with his fingertip. Do you get to see your dad very often? She shook her head. Not as often as I would like. He gave her a questioning look. She shrugged and folded her wings into her back. I'm only part dragon, so I'm unable to fly, but I still get bouts of dragon wanderlust, where I can't bear to stay put a moment longer. I have to leave. I have to travel as far as I can. Oh? Does Jay go with you when you leave? She shook her head. Unfortunately, no. Oh, poor Jay. That must be hard for him. It's hard for us both. I don't want to leave him. If I had a choice, I would stay with him for all of my life. But you can't? No, I can't. But no matter where I go or how long I'm gone for, I will always return to him, no matter what. And that was the end of the article. And I just like this article because, like I will say, of course, the sidebar and stuff like that. What I think, since there's nothing in the sidebar, AJ, you could literally probably hide the sidebar and just have this, you know, full body article. But you would probably want to maybe put a portrait of her in the side or, you know, stuff like that. But besides that, one of the things that makes me like this article so much is because it's a conversation between two characters and they're talking to each other. But we're just listening to their conversation. But through their conversation, we learn about her. We learn about how her wings look. We learn about her family dynamic. We learn so much, and it just gives us a little taste of the world. It gives us a taste of the story. And it even sums it up by saying that she just has dragon wanderlust where she needs to leave. So that is what makes her the character that has the strong desire to explore. So I just appreciated this article. I really like how it's a conversation between two characters that tells us information. So that's why I really like this one, even if it doesn't have, you know, the fancy CSS or the pictures or anything. I would love to see pictures if there are pictures or if you're able to put pictures, but if you're not, just letting you know that if you're out there and you have an article and you're like, oh no, I don't have art, or I don't, like, it can still be very good. It doesn't need all that to be well written and to be interesting. This was very interesting for me to read, and I did appreciate you sharing this. So thanks again to AJ, which is AK on World Anvil, for sharing this article. Now, I do see Evil Ink Pen has appeared and says, I am late. No, you're okay. You're okay. But I do see that Evil Ink Pen has redeemed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it looks like, celebrations. So we're just going to keep the celebration up for a long time to go ahead and make up for all that Evil Ink Pen has redeemed. But yes, if you were here and you were from World Anvil and you wrote an article called, under the prompt of a character driven by wanderlust or the desire to explore, then let me know if you filled out my form so that I can go find you, or you can go ahead and just put the link in the chat and I will go ahead and read it while you're here. If you're not from World Anvil, or if you are but you did not fill out that prompt, it's totally fine. We're just here chilling out and, you know, just reading some articles. Evil Ink Pen says, I'm here and I'm evil. Oh no. Well. But yeah, if you guys want to chat about anything else, feel free. We've already read a couple of articles and they were very interesting and very nice. I need to... Let's see. Who else is here? And let's see if they say that they want it on stream. Alright, somebody did say they don't want me to read theirs on stream. So I'm going to highlight theirs and say no. I'll read it later. There's another one. no stream. Alright. I will read those two off the camera. Ah, the Big G is here. Hello, welcome to the stream. I think that's enough celebration for now. Ava Linkman, hopefully you believe that that was your wisp's worth of celebration since you ordered 10 of them. But the Big G is here, so we will see if... Because I think the Big G filled out a form. And we will find the Big G on this form. There we go. Alright. I found Big G. Alright. There we go. Josiah Store says you can read Lizard Breath characters, but it's not on World Anvil. Oh man, well, this stream we're not reading other characters, but hopefully maybe another stream we can read about Lizard Breath characters. But yeah, thanks for sharing that, and I'm glad that I have permission to read them on stream. It's never enough celebrations to see what we can spend. Yes, it's not. Oh no, now we've got a laughing fit. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, I see that everybody's redeeming to make someone laugh, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna read Big G's article, and after Big G's article, we're gonna make someone laugh however many times. It looks like it's adding up to 20 at this point. I want Big G to be able to see their article read. Okay. So, get ready for the laughs after that, alright? This character is called Long Steps, and I'm going to put it in the chat so you guys can read along if you'd like to. Long Steps is probably the most widely traveled individual in all the river villages. He is lead boy of a small pack of 5 to 7 other boys who share his enthusiasm for a long-distance walking. Oh, interesting. In a single dry season, they can traverse the entire string of villages from one end to the other and back, and could probably do so twice if they did not spend so much time taking detours from the established migration paths. Nice. The ethnicity is boys, which is very fun. When he was born, he was called No Good. Oh no. An all too common name for a boy. So common that there were several other boys in his village also named No Good. Well, that's no good. As he was a child, he was nicknamed Dry Feet after his dislike of standing in water. He accepted the name of good humor, even though he had the sense it was supposed to be an insult. At adolescence, according to custom, he joined a boy pack, leaving his village. Within a month, they were calling him Long Steps for his habit of constantly roaming ahead. Long Steps stayed with that pack until his maturity. Feeling slowed down by the older members and the sheer size of the pack, 20 individuals at its greatest, he split off with some like-minded friends to form a smaller group that could travel faster but also defend each other against wild animals. Savvies and ineptitudes. Long Steps has a knack for gauging people's moods. This skill has been invaluable in keeping his pack safe during the migrating season. His pack is very small, putting them at a severe disadvantage in competing with other boy packs for village quarters. Also, the villages themselves are not always welcoming to boys, and being alert to women's attitudes has smoothed their entry several times when they might otherwise have been made to leave. Interesting. Because he has visited every river village, Long Steps is the most widely recognized boy of his time, and because of his reputation as not as bad as most boys, he is easily the most welcome anywhere. Oh, this is interesting. I do see that you said in the forum that you meant to revisit this article and you ran out of time. That happened to me too. But I do appreciate you sharing this article. It's a very fun article, and I feel like it makes me want to read way more about the world, because seeing that boys is an ethnicity and seeing like he was named No Good when he was born, it makes me so curious about the world. Like, wow, what kind of world is this? Let's see. View from the futures. Completely unsurprisingly, when Longsteps heard that a group of women was fleeing into the wild forest, which has a little tooltip there, he and his pack joined them, despite his body beginning to slow down from age. Oh, man. So he became an older man, I guess. So it doesn't really have how he looks. It doesn't really have how old he is now. But this is a view from the future. So at this point, he's probably still a young man. But a view from the future shows that he was beginning to slow down due to old age. But this is a very interesting article. Like I said, all I would say is, like, about the sidebar, of course, if you could add like a portrait of him. If not a portrait, it's okay. Like a description of him, how he looks, I guess, or link different articles. Like the wild forest is linked, but you could put it in a an article block just to like fill up the sidebar. But I know that you probably had more plans for the sidebar, as you said. You meant to come back to this and you just could not have the time to do it. But yeah, this is a very interesting article, and it's a nice article. I really am very curious about the world now because of this article. So thank you so much again to the Big G for sharing this very lovely little article. Yeah. So now, without further ado, I'm gonna have to turn on celebration, because let's see how many celebrates were deemed. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 celebrates. Then let's see how many laughs we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we have 6 celebrates. So we have 11 laughs, 6 celebrates, and 1 randomness. All right. Yes, the Big G says you're welcome. Thanks for the feedback. Well, thank you. I appreciate you sharing this. Kitoypoy says I'm here to enjoy the vibes while finishing my own judging and writing my shortlist honorable mentions article. Nice. Yes, I'm going to have a lot of honorable mentions, it seems like. Because just this one stream alone, I'm like, this is so much coolness already. First, I'm going to do the randomness while we're doing celebrating, okay? So, Josiah Store's randomness. Let's see. This is a book about riddles, games, trivia, questions, and fun facts. Alright, so let's find I'm gonna find a joke. Where's a joke? Oh wow. So I guess this is considered a joke. Good comebacks. It says, your secrets are always safe with me. I never even listen when you tell me them. Which is supposed to be a joke. Oh, wow. These are weird. Okay. Let's find another better joke. Where is the joke? I wanted... Okay, you know what else? This isn't happening. This book has been used up because I can't find any cool randomness here. So yeah, this is no longer going to be used for randomness. I will get something random. Hold on. All right, these are random. If you don't know what these are little. There we go. Do the little party favor rings. Okay? You can see them here. And the randomness is I'm going to wear these while I'm typing. So that's random for you. You will be able to see me use them while I'm typing. Alright, great. Now, how many laughs do we have to do? Did I count 13? How am I chin? I'm gonna have to count them again. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Alright, great. AJ says those are random and cool. Nice. Alright, so we have 12 laughs. We're going to laugh. Alright, here we go. It's taking forever. Alright, you know what? This is not working. I have to try to... Okay, well, it works now. Alright, great. Alright, that was 5. Alrighty, that was 12 laughs. Hopefully, those laughs weren't too loud for you guys, okay? Well, thank you so much again to people who have joined the stream and to people who have shared their articles. If you are here and you would like me to read your article, please let me know. Evil Ink Pin does say, I love that laugh. Agent someone nailed it. Nice. But Evil Ink Pin also does say, I wish I had a story on World Anvil. Well, it's okay. This is the reason why I'm reading stories on World Anvil today, is because I have to judge an article. The thing about it is I have to judge that article, and since I'm judging the article, I am trying to get that done. I can read other stuff another time, but I'm judging this article, so I'm trying to read all that I can so that I can, you know... Yeah, I know, you don't have one. It's okay, though. It's okay. I read your other stuff sometimes. The only reason why I'm limiting it to World Anvil this time is because I'm trying to make sure I get these things done. The deadline is literally in like less than 6 days. So I need to get to work. That's why. So yeah. Don't feel bad. If you're not on World Anvil, it's okay. I just want to let you guys know. Let's see. Hide row, hide. Alright, there we go. What is this here? Alright, if you are... I pass, don't judge my article. It's okay. Yeah, even if you did have one, I'm not, like, giving bad critique or anything. What I'm mainly doing is just looking through them. I'm trying to see which ones are going to be cool. And I won't say anything very bad about your article. The thing is, all I'm doing is trying to figure out the winner. So even if your article doesn't win, it's not to say that it was bad. I am just reading all the articles, and then whichever one is my favorite, I am... yeah. Good, as kitoypoy says, I'm saving the bad critiques for inside of my head. Well, yeah, yeah, I mean, I try to, if I do give feedback, I try to make sure it's constructive criticism, and that's only if it's necessary. Like, I'm not trying to nitpick. If you have little errors and stuff, that's okay. I'm not actually gonna pick out every little detail, because my articles are nowhere near perfect myself. So, yeah. The main thing I'm looking at is the story. I'm looking at the characters. I'm looking at how the article is presented, and I will just decide which one is my favorite. It doesn't even really matter which ones I liked the least. I like most of them. Like, they're really fun to read. I enjoy reading all the articles, but in the end, you have to choose a favorite for the winner. So that's all we're doing. I'm not going and destroying people's articles. Yeah, for real. If you next summer camp join, and I am sponsoring a prompt again, which I don't know if I'm going to, I literally have 350 of these articles to read. I was trying to read the ones that I can on stream. If the people are here to read them. If not, you know, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to try to read through as many as I can off stream and see what happens. And then, yeah, I'm doing all this with my hands because you redeemed randomness, Josai Source, and I haven't really actually been typing, so I'm trying to make sure you get the most out of the randomness before I take these off, because they're a little bit uncomfortable. I'll just sit them right here on the keyboard. Alright, there we go. Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, alright, so those are for little kids. They couldn't even hardly fit on my fingers. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, AJ has redeemed. Someone say something! Alright, well, we're gonna see what someone has to say here. I don't know what just happened. My phone is not charging. Hold on. There it is. Okay. Ah, okay. Now we'll make someone say something. What will he say? I wonder.
Have a nice trip.
Well, he said have a nice trip. Don't know if that's what you wanted him to say, but he said something. Oh, also, special thanks to John McNally, who is the voice actor for someone. So all those laughs you hear and all those voices you hear is John McNally. So pretty cool voice actor for someone. And yeah. So if you are just now joining us and you're wondering what is all this weird laughing and what is happening here, please let me know. If you are from World Anvil, I can read your article. We're just kind of stalling in the meantime until more people come for articles. But if you don't have an article, we're still just hanging out. I guess we could, I don't know. What can we do? What do you guys want to do? I wanted to stay... I wanted to stay on the stream for a while because what stalling like an engine. That's so funny. Yeah, but guess what? You know what? I do want to say, Evil Inkfin, you probably will. There's a an audio that is supposed to come out soon that is just all about someone and car talking. And I think you would like that audio. The article has been out since February. It was for Bestiary February, and basically, I think I told you about this before. But we just don't have the car voice together yet. So much stuff has been happening, but hopefully we can get that together. I know that Evil Inkfin loves car. So yeah, hopefully we can have that soon, and I will share it with you once it's out. Because it's almost February again. Well, that's an exaggeration, but it's the end of August almost. I mean, well, it's the middle of August, but I just feel like time is going past too fast. I don't know about you guys, but time is flying fast, so fast for me. And I feel like once you blink, it's going to be Christmas, and then it's going to be summer again of 2024. But maybe it's just because of me and how busy I am. But yeah. Well, if we don't have any more articles at the moment, oh, it's not an exaggeration. Says Moonlight Bard. I have to have my Gen Con schedule laid out by January. That's tomorrow. Yes, January is tomorrow. That's exactly how I feel right now. Evil Inkfin says, Car, all the hearts. Car's biggest cheerleader. Yes. You know what? I'm going to have to do, you know, when there's streams where when you put emojis in the chat, they start showing up on the screen. I think I want that for my stream. I'm going to have to try to find a plugin to do that. Because all those purple hearts are so cute that you put in the chat. And if they could appear on the screen, that would be cute. And all those lizards. So cute. Lizard dinosaur. Lizard Days on the 14th. I have plans, says Josiah Source. Ooh, looking forward to those plans. But yeah, so, this was a nice little stream. We read some articles. Let me see if there's any articles of people that said that they're not going to be able to make it, because if there are people that said that they're not going to be able to make it, I might as well read their articles now. I might just give them a chance to be here. Oh, AJ says, pause, there's an ad. Ah. Alright, let me know when you guys are back. Wait, I'm typing. I don't even know if Josiah Stars can see it anymore. There he goes. I was in the middle of typing. He came back. Everybody says back. Alright, great. Evelyn says, I think they should have a car museum for retired and restored cars. Oh, nice. Oh, that's a cute dino dance. Oh, that's so cute. That's just a Twitch global emote? Why don't I have that? Or do I have it and I don't know? That's a cute dinosaur. I want it. Yes, it's a dancing dino. So cute. AJ's back. Great. Yes, this dinosaur is so cute. So, I don't know if anybody else wants me to read their article, but what we can do, I guess we could just maybe play Words on stream. And then if after that nobody else has an article, I might have to go ahead and end the stream. Because I am quite busy, but I just wanted to make sure I give you guys some time. Not Gartic. Where do you, how do you? There we go. And then what? We are gonna do the thing, copy mirror link, because I know that sometimes it lags. So you guys, if you want to join in, do click the link in the chat if you like, so that you can get the little mirrored screen, so you don't have to worry about my lagging, because I think my lag is bad right now. So we're gonna just start this game of Words on stream. It's really fun. Moonlight Bard was playing it. I'm glad to the people who suggested for me to play it, because it's a really fun game. I like it. And the music is nice. Evil Inkpin says, I don't fully trust the organization involving cars. Well, I don't fault you. Will-O-Wisp can be a little bit weird sometimes. Josiah Star says, dinosaurs. Oh yes, all the little cute dinosaurs. Alright, so we're gonna start the game. Yes, it does keep your brain sharp between riding sprints. So we're gonna start. And if you don't know how to play, you can just look for words. It's like anagrams. Look for words in this scramble. And, like I see cook. There we go. Cooing. Nice. Cooking. Great. Coin. Great one. Alright, there we go. King. Nice. Why did I say gong? I meant to say... This is a very challenging one. Oh, I know. There we go. Congo is a good one. I don't know if were you locked when you said that, or is it just not up there? Nice. Alright, we've got the it's just not up there? Okay. Goon, yeah. Cooking, great. I mean, well, cooking. Alright, so that's it. We didn't get all the words, but we did win the level. Great job. Sometimes it can be really challenging, especially when the words are switching all around. We got 3 stars, though. Nice. And then if you guys want to see the scores and stuff, because I have such a bad habit of just Xing out the screen immediately. I'm going to try to remember to not do that. Wait. Alright. Well, that was another productive round. We got a lot of points. We skipped 2 levels. Nice. Alright. I think we're ready. Oh man, I was about to say that. Oh, it can't be. That was a good one. We didn't get as many points as we did those other rounds, but we still did a good one. It's about to start being challenging. I have a feeling there's going to be some fake letters and stuff coming up. Yep, there goes a fake letter. We're gonna have to figure out which one of these is fake. If you're not used to this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is say Carp doesn't work, but Tamp does. Mart does. I think C might be fake. Yeah, C is fake, I believe. Armpit, that's a nice one. Why am I not thinking? Alright. That was something. Alrighty. We skipped 2 levels with that one. Alright, so far we're doing good. We're on to level 9 now. I wonder what's gonna happen here. It's gonna be another fake letter here. So pure works. Premium works. Okay, so all the letters must be in the word premium. So, is it a C fake again? Oh no, why would they have 2 fake C's in a row? Ah, you already said that. Alright, let's see. There we go. Oh man, we said it at the same time. Oh, I get it. There we go. Umpire was a good one too. Did pretty good this round. Alrighty. We skipped 2 levels. I'm scared now because it's about to start having those weird symbols. Not yet. Okay, good. Alright, the X must be fake. Yep, the X is fake. I'm just glad they didn't do another fake C. I'm like, come on now. Nice. That was very easy. But now is where it gets a little bit tricky. Like, what other words can we make? Oh man, I was about to say that. Alright, you guys got it. Great job. Oh, I know. We better get this last word. Just one. What could it be? Oh! Yay! You did it! Awesome, we skipped 3 whole levels with that. Alright, now I think they're gonna start giving us some fake symbols. Yes, a hidden letter. I don't know what the hidden letter is. Okay. Let's try. Alright, fight works. Gift works. Gifting works. I think that the O is fake. Fighting. Okay, so what is the hidden letter? Wait. It's an N. Okay, great. Oh, there's not 2. Alright, there we go. Oh. Answers are arranged in alphabetical order. You're right. So it has to be something between Nai and Ting. Oh, Finn. Yes. That's a good hint. That was a good one. Alright, we did that. Great. You guys are doing great. Oh no. I don't know. Oh, I'm not even... Why are no words working? I think E is fake. None of the words are working, guys. Stop. Wait, it's not working either? What? That's so weird. 5 letters? It's not working. What's happening? Okay, metal. Okay. Wait. Is the L not fake? It's the E that's fake. No, it's not, because the metal is working. So what was fake? H. H is fake. Alright, let's see. I have no idea. Wait, are there 2 fake letters? Oh, it has to be 5 letters. I get what you're saying now. It has to be 5 letters, no 4-letter words. Oh no, it's too late for me. I wasn't paying attention. Oh no, it's too late. Oh man, we lost that time. I did not get it in time. I didn't understand what you were saying. You were trying to say that there, because we were guessing 4-letter words. That was the problem. Oh man. Alright, so you wanted to see the total rankings. YS Books, number 1. We have Moonlight Bard, number 2. AJ at number 4, Evening Fan 11, great. At number 5, great. Wait, what does rewards mean? Fill the blank with the command you use to distribute coins. Do I have a command to distribute coins? Invalid command. Okay, I will have to set that up later. Hopefully I can set that up later for you guys. But that was pretty fun. Great job, you guys. Points? I will try, but I don't think I have any commands set up to give points. What happened? My light just ran out. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a command for that. Sorry. You know what happened? My light. Okay, so my light is battery powered, but it can also plug in. So I literally forgot to plug it. And the lights just went out. At first I was like, did the power go out? But of course it didn't. Or my computer would go out also. Okay, there we are. That was weird. Alright. You're saying how? Okay. So basically, it's not an actual, I mean, I'm not going to say it's not a real light. What I'm going to say is, it is a studio light. So, you know how, like a ring light or something like that. It's for, to shine on me while I am filming so that you can see me brightly. It's not just a regular lamp. The thing is, I don't have a light on in my room right now because it's still kind of sunny outside. So I have the window right there, but the window is not faced where it's shining on me, so you guys won't be able to see me by the light in the window. Um, Plus, it's kind of getting darker, and where my window is positioned, there's a tree and another house that makes it where the sun is not bright on me. So right now I had my studio light shining on me. Um, so since the studio light is battery powered, because I'm able to take it, because I do like photography and stuff like that, so I'm able to take it with me on a charge. And even if I don't have an outlet, I can use that studio light to film outside or to film in another building where I can't plug it in. I just had forgot that it wasn't plugged in, because usually when I'm sitting here I like to have it plugged in to make sure that doesn't happen. But I had it on for a long time, so I guess that it just ran out of batteries. And then you're like, well, why are you sitting in the dark besides that? Well, like I said, there's a window there. It's just not enough light for filming with, if that makes sense. But yeah, story time, I guess. Is if there's anybody else who wants me to read their articles, please let me know. If not, I think that I'm going to have to go ahead and end the stream. This was very nice. We've gone for about 2 hours. A co-host, I just noticed, still has his sunglasses on, which is fine. It's still technically summer. But yeah, I still have my island behind me and stuff. It's really not good. This island, I don't know what happened to it. Over the summer, it began to start sagging down. So I'm going to probably have a new background soon. I don't know what it's going to be. But yeah, YS Book says, FYI, I will be starting season 3 soon. Yes, season 2 ended on a cliffhanger. I was like, wait. And it said, you will be, don't worry. The next season will be out soon. I was like, wait, what? That's the end of the season? I wanted to learn what else happened. But feel free to drop the link in the chat whenever you're here. If you guys would like to, if you guys would like to listen to that podcast, it's very interesting. And Evelyn Finn says, Wordy is on the right, I have questions. What do you mean? Oh, it's because I switched my screen. See? I was over here, now I'm over here. But yeah. So, it was originally a 4-book series. Interesting. Very interested to see where it's going. It's a very interesting podcast, and if you guys want to catch up on it, the episodes are not too long, but they're not too short. They're just right to binge without feeling like, oh man, there's such a backlog, I can't get through it. Like, it can be binged, so even if you haven't been there from the start, you can get into it now, and it's a nice little thing to listen to. Yeah. Evelyn Finn says, the cars, organization, technology, advanced, or okay? What do you mean? Yeah. So it's advanced to some people. Some people might think that it is not advanced. Like, in your world, according to, like, your story, I think that Will-O-Wisp technology is not as advanced as your story, because you have all kinds of other little things in your story that are way more advanced than what Will-O-Wisp is able to do. So, according to that, you've redeemed celebrates. And you've redeemed to make someone laugh, but yeah. Yeah, so according to... Oh, I see. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, great. I have another person who wants me to read their article. So first, we will make someone laugh, of course. And then we will that's enough celebration. We will read Warrior of the Wind's article. Let's get this laugh going. Whoa, okay, that was a weird one. Alright, Mardrena on World Anvil has this article here. And I know that, they filled out the form as well. So I'm gonna find that on the form. Or did they just fill out the form? Because it's probably not going to be on this spreadsheet. But it's okay, they linked it to me. Hold on, let me find. I'm going to try to find their article. Oh, here it is. Okay. Alright, so yeah, not too much notes. That's okay. Yes, you did fill it out. I see it. I found it. Great. Yep, so Mardrena is in the Discord, not on the Twitch stream. I mean, well, they're watching the Twitch stream, but they're not in the chat of the Twitch stream. So if I seem like I'm talking to no one, I'm talking to the author of this wonderful article here in my Discord server. But I'm going to showcase it so that you can see it, and they do their own art as well, which is awesome. But to answer your question first, before we get into it, Evil Pen, like I'm saying, you could say it's basic, but it's not really basic. What in our world, we would say that Will-O-Wisp tech is high tech, and it might even be considered mild sci-fi for us. But in a world like yours that has way more technological advancement, they might think that Will-O-Wisp technology is a little bit primitive because they are now able to do more things. So that's what I'm trying to say. But AJ says pause, there's an ad. Oh no, there's an ad. Okay, so we will pause. Sorry to Warrior of the Wind, aka Mardrena, for pausing for a moment, but we will want everybody to be able to see the article. So if you're not in an ad, sorry, but we will just take a little break right quick. I'm just scanning through. I like the art so much. It's so colorful. Alright, AJ's back. Great. Alright, and I don't think that Warrior of the Wind is in an ad because they did not say anything about an ad. They gave a thumbs up, so I think that means I can start reading. Alrighty, so Miz Paufan. Miz Paufan. Which I do appreciate how they have this pronunciation here. The screen was black and you returned somehow. Whoa. Well, I'm glad you're back. By the way, Mardrena, if I pronounced anything wrong, please let me know. But I do appreciate this. This is one of the call-outs I'm going to say from the beginning. I do appreciate, it looks like it's Miz Paufan. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. But I do appreciate how there is a pronunciation key there. Because that is very helpful when people are trying to learn how to say stuff. Oh, you want me to repeat? Oh, I thought you wanted me to repeat the name. You're saying you wanted me to repeat what I was saying about the cars. Okay, for one, I'm going to link the article in the chat so you guys can read along. But what I was saying about the cars is, you know how sometimes when you're watching a sci-fi movie, but it's an old sci-fi movie, they have like touchscreens. And that's supposed to be epic. Like, whoa, a touchscreen is something new. We don't have that, right? But now, in 2023, touchscreens are everywhere, and we even have them right here on our phone. So if we're watching something like Knight Rider, where there's a talking car, and it's driving itself, that is supposed to be advanced technology, but it was advanced technology for them when they were back in that time. Back in the 1980s, 1970s, and stuff like that. Those are the kinds of things that were considered advanced technology. But now, here, we don't think that's advanced technology because we have stuff that's even more powerful than that. So what I'm trying to say is Will-O-Wisp is supposed to have advanced technology. But if you have a world that's even more futuristic, even more sci-fi, and has even more advanced technology, then your particular world and its people might not think that Will-O-Wisp is very advanced because they don't have all that stuff you have. But they are supposed to be advanced to us. Will-O-Wisp is supposed to be advanced to us. That's what I was saying before you got dragged into the ads. But now we're going to start with this article. And Warrior the Wind says I was pronouncing it correctly. Great. All right. Miz, a.k.a. Young Dragon Little Miz. A common of uncommon courage. Nice. There's no upward mobility for commons? Oh, I get it. Commons. There's no upward mobility for commons on the homeworld. They do not hold commands, lead squads, or even research teams. Things might be different for those in the Redalia system serving the Sons in exile, but back home commons live under the shadowy thumb of Mal Dagger's Obsidian Guard. When Miz Paufan noticed his superior, Naz Dasir, conversing with Bak Thralpek, a suspected dashpati. I'm not sure. Dasfati? I think. Any other common might have ratted them both out. And when Naz discovered him spying, his first inclination was to shell him. Bak stayed his hand, seeing something in the little common, and invited him to join his crew. Miz readily accepted. He wanted off this rock and didn't care how. With the exception of Kerr Barzduk of the Blue ISIS crew and those in the Redalia system, Miz Paufan has probably seen and done more than any other common in history. Despite not being a noble, Miz is slightly stronger than the average human, but much like a crocodile, can't open his mouth if someone's holding it from the outside. Interesting. Commons don't have tail clubs, so his tail starts out smooth, tapering to a narrow tip. His skill in hand-to-hand combat is moderate, but he can use his shell to ram his opponents and throw them off balance. So that's very interesting. He has a shell. He's like a crocodilian type shelled creature. Very interesting creature. And it was linked for common, so... Oh, I see. That is what he is. I would love to see about these commons. Oh. This is a nice one. Okay. Alright. Aside from his beard and crests, he has two smaller yellowish scaly protrusions just above his eyebrows between his head, crest, and horns. Oop, sorry. His muzzle appears narrower and rounder than that of a noble, and his nasal ridges are small and smooth. Because of the lack of unique hairstyles, commons and Thunthin in general wear padded armor colored in specific schemes or patterns to distinguish themselves. That's nice. Is he like Bowser? Yes, he does remind me of Bowser. Because he's like a reptilian type turtle-shelled animal. that's a little bit like a dragon or something. Yeah, that's a good comparison. I wasn't even thinking about Bowser, but it does remind me similar to. We'll see if Mardrena says anything about it in the Discord. Okay. Let's see. Miz often wags the tip of his tail when excited. He'll also scratch one of his front teeth with a claw if nervous. Scratching his front teeth with a claw. That sounds funny, but I mean, that's a quirk that he has. That I like how he has a quirk. I like when characters have little quirks like that. Personally, I wouldn't do that, especially if I had those sharp claws like that. But that's a quirk. Valid. He's trained in small arms but prefers close quarters combat. Miz wears light blue padded armor with red accents on the arms, shoulders, chest, waist, and legs. Nice. He carries a screen tablet with him at all times, usually tucked away under his shell when not in use. Yes, I do see Evil Inkpin has some questions in the chat. What does he eat? Does he eat meat? I will see if Mardrena answers, but we can also see if they tell. Yep, it says Think Bowser and Wargreymon. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not familiar with it. If I heard it said, I might be familiar with it, but I'm not familiar with it. Hopefully you guys are. We'll see what it says he eats. In fact, to find out what they eat, we would probably have to go to the common article and see. Let's see. Does it say anything? Foods and cuisine. Let's see. Commons will eat just about anything with sufficient nutritional value, but have acquired a taste for sweet and salty junk foods. Miz reached into his shell and pulled out a pouch of popcorn. He tore it open and began eating, as any exchange between Ronan and Thunthin regarding magic often proved amusing. So, clearly, he can eat popcorn and stuff, junk food. That's fun. Evil Inkpin said that's weird, but okay. Yeah. And what types of small arms? Evil Inkpin is curious about this character. Yeah, Thunthin are omnivores, but prefer lots of meat, says Warrior of the Wind in the Discord. There, in the Discord. What types of small arms? Inkpin is curious, but let's keep reading. Maybe we can find out. Personal history about this particular character. Not much is known about Miz's early life other than he was hatched on the homeworld and served Naz before joining with Bak's crew, and he doesn't seem inclined to speak much about himself. Since making contact with the Ronin and their allies, he's assisted with construction of the conference room and comm room, given remote tactical support over the comm network, and on occasion participated in physical combat, such as during the first engagement with the Beast Lord and his menagerie. His small size and amiable nature allow him to engage humans in dialogue better than towering nobles. Yeah. So he's like a humanoid size. Even though he's kind of a dragon kind of like guy. Let's see. Trained in the basics of programming and engineering from an early age until winding up under Naz. Served Naz as his assistant for most of his early life. Currently serves Buck of the Old World. Alright, accomplishments and achievements. It's her. She's coming for me. They know I talked. Kayura glanced from the screen to the now empty chair where she heard Miz's frantic squeal. She glanced from side to side, wondering if he'd left the room, then blinked when she heard a whimpering and stooped down slightly, peering under the console itself. Kayura didn't know what to think when she saw the Thunthin common curled up in a ball in the shadows beneath the console with his arms thrown over his head. His shell shuddered violently as he whimpered in despair. Oh no, that's sad. Evil Inkpin says small size, but yes. Small size, I don't think he's like small to us. I think he's a human size, but the nobles, I think, are bigger than us. I think that he's kind of the human size, and the nobles are like more taller dragons. See, he's about my height. He's 5'6". So yeah, small size in comparison to the nobles I'm perceiving. Evil Inkpin also asks How strong is he? And can he create advanced programs? Warrior of the Wind says small arms are Fergan pistols. So Warrior of the Wind has answered it was pistols, the small arms that he is working with, Evil Inkpin. Let's see. Oddly enough, Miz is the first to realize the true nature of the Neo armors. After analyzing Emma's Neo Wildfire armor, he discovers they are made of dirium and suspects Eurodin's hand in their design, but Bach urges him to secrecy. Study of the armors allows him and Ita to devise the arm-sig system to improve the effective range and reception of the wrist comms. In the Cataclysm War, Miz actually gets in a rare first shot against Kangor, the Marzok general of the Menagerie. His shell takes quite a beating afterwards, but any fight you can walk away from, ... I'm getting that this does mean he can create advanced programs. How he worked on that program. Miz revisits the Netherrealm aboard the Argonath and later assists the others with recovering the amnesiac Ronin, nearly giving Ryo a scare despite his small size. Accidentally lets slip that the Neo armors are made of dirium to Kaura. At the same time, Sai is speaking to Jonathan Proud Wolf about the Four Queens. Miz notices the proximity alarms going off in the comm room and knows the goddesses are coming before anyone else. Evil Inkpin asks, does he have good aim? Is he a master marksman? Warrior of the Wind is saying in the Discord, programming, yes, though Ita does more of the heavy lifting on that front. So they work together. I guess Ita is more of the heavy programmer and Miz helps out. Evil Inkpin is asking, what is his favorite pistol? Warrior says in the Discord, commons generally have good aim, better than nobles. Yep, so I guess that means he does have good aim. Alright, so let's see failures and embarrassments. Wait, what was this? Oh, that was accomplishments and achievements. Failures and embarrassments. Miz tried to debate with Kaura about magic and earned himself several bonks with the staff. Oh, man. His technical expertise is impressive, but he does not have a very firm understanding of old-worlder mythologies such as the nature of spirits and demons. He helped Tanya in her efforts to rescue a partially resurrected Kaosu, but nearly gave away their position when the sight of Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you guys okay? Did that hurt your ears, please? Okay. When the sight of Talpa caused him to panic. A slip in attention allowed Caroline Wendell to escape her confines in the containment cell and abduct Daze, though Ryo places most of the blame on White Blaze for failing to stop her. Miz unsuccessfully tried to intervene and wrestle with a transformed Kinto in the midst of a hallucinogenic fit, only to get flung with ease through, though given Kinto's strength, that's likely no fault on Miz's part. He travels to Thangid to participate in the Blood Dawn celebrations, but fails to catch a goldfish using a traditional paper scooper. Miz had a rather unfortunate run-in with Jinshiro Hashiba while trying to retrieve an amnesiac Rowan. So, the quote here is, hey, universal greeting, ba weep grana weep ninny bong. Miz didn't know what to think when Jinshiro started making a series of gestures with his hands and fingers. Rowan smacked his own palm against his face and pulled downward. Here, let me get a picture. The guys at the lab won't believe this. Before Miz could squirm out of range, Jinshiro wrapped one arm around the back of his shell and fished a small camera out of his lab coat pocket and aimed the camera towards them, snapping a picture of himself grinning like a giddy kid and Miz looking absolutely horrified. I would love to see that photo. Warrior of the Wind says in the Discord, Miz doesn't have a favorite per se. He prefers melee before firearms. Yeah, that's what it said earlier in the article. It did say that he was trained on small arms, but he prefers close combat. Evil Inkpin says, goddesses. Are the goddesses evil or good? Can the goddess be countered without violence? How old are the goddesses? How many goddesses are there? Okay, a lot of questions. Warrior says 4 goddesses are good, 1 is evil, but they are super being class extremely powerful. Colonel is here. Hello, Colonel. Hello there, General Kenobi. Where to go? Prefers cars that work. Oh, yes, I do. Alright, so thank you so much for joining, Colonel. I know it's quite late for you, but I appreciate you stopping by. We're just reading some articles. Did you actually, I know that you did complete an article as well. Did you complete the form that I sent out? If not, I can read your article while you're here, if you want to link it. But let's finish this one. Mental trauma not hatched until years after the Battle of Banguk. Just reading about the account and how Thangian hero Ander Aval Steel Vethu sacrificed himself was enough to shake Miz's belief in the status quo of the homeworld. He missed the boat to join Takshi Anazar in exile, but joining Bach is better than risking a shelling by the Obsidian Guard. Now we have a spoiler. We don't have to read that. Intellectual characteristics, but despite his dumb appearance, he's very knowledgeable when it comes to technology, including human electronics, helping Rowan to upgrade the earlier iteration of wrist comms. Mal Dagger must be stopped. That is his imperative. Bach and his the imperative Bach and his crew undertook on their sojourn to Earth. Miz isn't old enough to have suffered under the Dagger clan's tyranny, but he's read enough of the Thunthian and Thandian history to know what would happen if Mal Dagger's vision comes to fruition. He's seen enough of the old world to know that it's worth protecting, and he's gotten to know humans well enough to learn the meaning of friendship and taking a stand against evil. Colonel said, didn't fill the form out. Leave it up to you if you want to read it. If you want me to read it on stream, I can. If you don't want me to read it on stream, I won't. I just wanted to make sure that if you were here and you wanted me to read it on stream, then, yeah, I can, since you're here. But if you don't want it on stream, it's okay. Preferably cars that don't break down the highway in the middle of nowhere. Yes, you guys are referencing what happened to me the other day. Alright, let's see. Miz doesn't like having his beard plucked, even out of curiosity. Hearing magic used repeatedly gives him a headache. Even though he tends to be submissive, he sometimes gets into arguments regarding magic and science that earns him more than a few bonks on the head. So that's why it gives him a headache, because he's imagining getting bonked on the head. Initially, Miz just went along to get along, traveling with Bach on a rickety cruiser, risking life and limb to seek out the alleged old world. Instead of serving as just another cog in Mal Dagger's murderous machine, he gets to put his technical expertise to use, aiding the Ronin warriors and their allies. Proficient in programming and analysis, tends to overthink things, huge magic skeptic. Is it magic skeptic? I don't know. If invited to, he will share lots of Thunthian-based jokes. He likes snacks, snack foods, Japanese tokusatsu, kaiju, and Super Sentai shows. He loves Super Sentai. Okay, cool. Dislikes getting picked on by Naz and Ida. Hates Shakespearean trash talking for Trekar. Shakespearean trash talking! That sounds funny. I would like to meet that character. To answer Evil Inkpin's questions in the chat, Warrior the Wind says there are articles for the goddesses under Powerful Organization and character pages for the chief goddess, Wrath, and evil goddesses. It sounds like Evil Inkpin is teetering on a rabbit hole of reading. Okay, Magic Skeptic. I've shared both versions, though. Magic Skeptic as well. Okay, great. Alright, so yes. So to figure out about the goddesses, Evil Inkpin, I will suggest that you go to Age of Defiance. Where did you say? World's Atlas. What did it say? You said to go where? Powerful organization. Powerful organization. What is it called? Oh, there we go. Powerful organizations. There we are. So, I'm going to link you to this. Evil Ink Pen, if you'd like to figure out more about them, feel free to read. I guess there should be all the information you would like to know there. Also, I don't think they are bad-mouthing Shakespeare. What they're doing is they're using Shakespearean quotes and stuff from Shakespeare's plays to insult people. That's what I think that's happening. So he doesn't like when this character, Tracar, which is not linked. I would love to learn about Tracar, though. When that character starts insulting him and trash-talking him, he uses Shakespeare quotes and Shakespearean words. That's what I think is happening. Oh, okay. Warrior of the Wind says, religion, powerful organization with a summer camp imagery. Oh, okay. Sorry, Evil Ink Pen, I linked you to the wrong thing. I'm going to find the religion article. Wait, you know what I will just do? Go to Mardrena's homepage. It was the powerful organization, the Four Queens. This is it right here. It'll take you right to it. There we go. Evil Ink Pen. These are them. Okay? So you should be able to read all about them in this article. There they are. See? So, there. It'll link directly to them, and it should probably have some, links out to different articles as well. Where was I? Okay, he loves his work and excels at his fields. His size and naivety make him more relatable to humans and Thandians. Sometimes it chafes at orders, will turn his brain into a pretzel and try to find a practical explanation for magical phenomenon. Despite his age and human years, Miz has the mental development of a human in their mid-late teens and tends to be very excitable and easily spooked. Like all Thanthan, Miz is a bit of a prude and wears his padded armor all the time when not sleeping. He keeps his beard and crests neat and takes great pride in his smooth, shiny shell. Smooth, shiny shell is a tongue twister. Takes great pride in his smooth, shiny shell. Okay. Evil Ink Pen says the goddesses look scary. Okay. Let's see. Contacts and relations. Beck, of course, treats Miz like something of a surrogate son. In the original draft of AOD, he was far more strict. In the rewrite, he's more lenient and only slaps Miz when necessary. Oh, no. Only slaps him when necessary. Miz's former superior on the homeworld, Naz acts like an overbearing boss at work to Miz. Naz never passes up an excuse to discipline Miz, though he's meddled over the years. Ida behaves somewhat like a surrogate aunt or older sister, sharing duties with him in the comm room, mostly indifferent to him. She won't hesitate to thwack him with her tail club to keep him in line. Oh man, he's getting a lot of hits. Tar treats the young common cordially, being the wise old grandfather of the crew, sometimes borrows Miz to assist in recording data during medical analysis. RGN, Chores, I don't know who these are, but they are mostly indifferent. Bao is cheerful and treats him cordially. Apprentices are mostly indifferent. Ronan is Miz friendly with Miz. Just about any human, including civilians. And Neo Rowan gets along best with Ryo, Rowan, Sai, Mia, Tanya, Emma, Kaura, Shannon, and Michelle. Tracar. Oh, there is a link to who this Tracar person. Tracar. It is Tracar, not Tracar. So this is the person. Wow. They quote Shakespeare. That's so cool. Okay. Hasn't had the chance to meet the reptiloid yet, but not exactly in a rush to. Thangian allies indifferent. Miz has only ever had fleeting contact with Aro and Danae. Family ties. Miz doesn't speak of blood family at all and views the rest of the crew as a surrogate family. While not a devout worshipper of the four queens, he knows enough to know that they are very real and is fearful of them. As Evil Ink Finn said in the chat that they look scary, so it makes sense. Social aptitude. Miz tends to be very meek and rarely acts on initiative. He will notify a superior of a problem and interject out of curiosity. Oh, wow. That's very interesting language. He has a tendency to tuck his head close to his shell rim if he feels embarrassed or intimidated. In his downtime at night, or when no one else is on shift or in the room, he'll use the console to watch Japanese entertainment. In addition to looking like a teenage dragon, Miz sounds like a teenager with a tinny, nasally voice. Think of Matt Heel's Carabero's voice from Card Captor Sakura, pitched slightly low. Okay. I like how you have such a specific person that you're imagining him sounding like. Alright, so Evil Ink Pin in the chat said, is there a Godzilla race in the story, and how do they explain magic? And Warrior the Wind is saying there's Dragon Titan class, dragons bigger than a 747. For Thunthin, magic is defined as varying levels of psychokinetic manipulation. Alright, so the Thunthin's eyebrows rose in excitement and he straightened up a bit. You're Garak's Sai! Sai blinked in bewilderment. Apparently the word served to denote someone of great importance, much like a Thangian's taken. I heard about you, and Aurora Khan defended the captain so staunchly. It's an honor to meet you in person. Sai cautiously extended his hand in greeting, and the diminutive Thunthin seized it with both hands and shook it vigorously. I wasn't hatched until a few cycles ago, so I never got the chance to know Ander, but I imagine if I had, he certainly would have been as passionate as you. I guess that's him meeting a hero. Pauls, there's an ad and you're back already? Interesting. That was a very quick ad. Colonel says Warning Girl's more scared of the pics on mine. Haha. Well, we'll see who the adventuring one is. They're probably not scary. Probably. Let's see. Please, just call me Ryo, okay? Between you people and the Thangians, I'm gonna end up with 50 some odd names, and everyone always pronounces it differently. Ryo grumbled and turned around and walked away, waving his hands. Ryo. It gets a little old. Miz stood there with his hands raised and mouth hanging open. His gaze flicked from side to side, and he slowly closed his hands and rubbed his thumbs against his fingertips. He furrowed his brow and shrugged. Well, it is meant as a gesture of respect. Very nice article. He's 6 to 7 Earth years. Oh, nice. But he's like teenagers. Nice. I like this article. Quotes and catchphrases. We got a big problem. Actually, big is sort of an understatement. Actually, understatement is a big understatement. This character is so fun. I think that's just making him angrier. Sorry, but for us Thunthin, believing is one thing. Seeing is an entirely different matter. He knows high script and all these other languages. He knows programming languages. I heard raised voices. Is anything wrong? Miz asked as he jogged into the infirmary. Ryo glanced at the doorway when he entered, and his eyes widened in shock. Holy crap, the fat man was right about the alien space dragons! Ryo exclaimed and pressed his back against the wall, keeping his distance from the diminutive Miz, who threw him a puzzled glance. Nice space dragon! Ryo stammered as he tried circumventing Miz. The young Kamen tilted his head to the side, following him with his gaze as Ryo held his hands up in fear. I take it the procedure was not successful? Miz asked Kiera. That's putting it lightly, she grumbled, and rubbed her forehead with her fingertips. These are fun little anecdotes. Last one. Just then, the younger alien from earlier came around the craft. Nas, the captain, wanted to know if you... Miz Paufan's eyes widened when he saw Jinshiro. Oh, hey there, little guy. Listen, I'm really sorry about earlier. I got a little carried away. Totally unprofessional of me. So bygones be bygones? Jinshiro apologized and extended a hand. Wah! Miz fled, wailing hysterically. Nas rolled his eyes and shook his head while Jinshiro grimaced and rubbed the back of his head awkwardly. Yeah, that's what you get for making a bad first impression, Dad, Rowan growled. So I don't know what happened there, but that's an interesting thing, and I'd love to know why he screamed. So yeah, this article is really nice. And I remember last year, and we were talking about the sidebar and all that stuff. Mardrena has always done such beautiful art. Adding the pronunciation is awesome. Putting the sticky sidebar is great. I love all the little clips into the world. I love still you have the spoilers just in case you want to see it, but these are plans for your book and stuff like that. So I really like I like this article. This is really cool. There's a pencil sketch there. Oh, I didn't see this. It says, Rowan glanced down when he notices Mi's tail twitching to and fro excitedly. Miz looked over his shoulder at Ryo suddenly. Do you know how many thunten it takes to install a light fixture? No, Miz. I do not know how many thunten it takes to screw in a light bulb. Ryo grumbled and squeezed his eyes shut. Oh, wow. Interesting. He was probably trying to tell a joke and he wasn't telling it properly. But... all right, this is a nice article. Thank you so much again for sharing, Mardrena. I appreciate it. This is a very interesting character. I enjoyed reading it. I love the art as always. I love how you formatted it. I love the little anecdotes from the world. Awesome. Now, Colonel said he did not film the form out. But we are going to go find Colonel's article. Yes, Evil Inkpin says very interesting. I know, Evil Inkpin is very interested in your world now. Where is Colonel? I'm going to find Colonel's article. Oh, I know what to do. How to find Colonel's article. What I can just do is go down here. Go to check all the other answers to this prompt. And then hopefully it will show up. And wait, why did it say? Okay. And we're gonna say find. There we go. The Unseen Wanderer. Oh wait, I think I did read this one. I did. Well, we can read it again. Yes, this is a very interesting article. Look at that. There's... Colonel always gets, like, very interesting, intriguing art for these articles. The Unseen Wanderer is a myth throughout many trade caravans, trading posts, and trading hubs. A strange character dressed in a dark gray clothing, wearing a gray cloak, all trimmed in silver, and using a staff of plain, unadorned wood. Wherever he travels, businesses crumble and people's livelihoods are ruined. Whoa, okay. We are going to go ahead and put the link to this in the chat. If you guys want to read along, feel free. Yes, Midjourney is handy, says Colonel. Colonel uses Midjourney to make these images a lot. And they're very intriguing. Alright, the Unseen Wanderer has been traveling the roads of the world for some time. Some say decades. Some far, far longer. Always dressed in gray clothing trimmed in silver, including his cloak, and carrying a plain, unadorned wooden staff. No backpack or equivalent is seen. His face is hidden below his cloak's hood, and gloves cover his hand. He never speaks, but will nod or shake his head to basic queries. He is never seen eating, drinking, or sleeping, and will sit at a distance from the group he joins. One strange aspect is that he stays long enough for disaster to strike merchants of all kinds. As they look to shift blame, they can't seem to find the unseen wanderer. How he disappears is unknown, though he quickly appears somewhere else, joining a trade caravan or arriving at a trading post. Everyone that encounters him mentions one thing: avarice and greed involving coin increases, and the coin quickly disappears. Chests and treasuries empty, and pockets and coin purses grow lighter. How this is achieved is a mystery. The fact that this happens in smaller groups and settlements has left the authorities more perplexed, as there is more tempting targets in larger settlements. Some even mention that there has never been a dragon horde touched by this being, and many of the smaller settlements are at the fringes of society too. A few speculate that it is a human or elf that has been cursed to sow discord in society, and others say it is an avatar sent by a god to punish those who try to make coin, exploiting those who crave gold. Others yet think it may be a being tied to the earth, reclaiming gold and silver to return it to the depth. No one can be sure, but if you're a trader, avoid any unseen travelers. I don't think I've ever encountered the unseen traveler before. I've heard stories and have been involved in blessing a few trade caravans here and there. Many traders and merchants that have to travel tell of his story. All are frightened concerning meeting him. They talk of losing everything and having to start again from the ground up. Never appears in towns or cities, though. Maybe in time he will. And that is Edward the Monk talking to Fleek Snow. Eveling Pin says Silver. It says, who is he? DC Phantom? I love him. He's mysterious and I love that. Poor elf. Oh yes, I know Eveling Pin loves mysterious ones like this, and that was a very captivating article. Thank you so much again to Colonel for sharing that one. Warrior of the Wind says in the Discord, Midjourney has trouble sometimes. If you ask for a smoky hamster, you get a hamster wizard. I'm trying to figure out why you want a smoky hamster. But thank you so much to Colonel 101 for sharing this very intriguing, mysterious article. Evil Inkpin says, the Unseen Wonder is my type of character. I love him. Yes, I know. Evil Inkpin loves those kind of characters. So yeah, thank you so much again to 101 Colonel. If you're still in the chat, I appreciate you sharing your article with us and letting us read it. Alrighty, now it's been about almost 3 hours, and I got quite a few articles done. So, I thank every one of you guys for, joining the stream. Colonel says, I wonder if a person called Anselmo will ever encounter him. Very interesting. There was a person that Anselmo encountered, but he was talking and stuff, and they revealed him. I don't think that was him. This guy is very mysterious, and he doesn't really talk, so maybe Anselmo will see him. I don't know. Kitoypoy says, I've been here listening in. I'm almost done with my own judging article. Yes! Awesome! I'm glad. Much success again to you with that. Judging is something. Really is. Evil Inkpin has redeemed. Celebrate! And it's not celebrating over here. Now it is. All right. All the celebrations. Where is my... I had pom-poms. Well, I have one pom-pom. Celebrate with me. Come on, says Colonel. Woohoo! 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 Yay! Yay! Celebrate! 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 Yay! Woo! Okay. Hopefully that's enough celebrating. All those celebrations. Oh no. Alright, now we have how many laughs? 4 laughs and more celebrations. Okay, so turn the celebrations back on. And we're going to play 4 laughs while the confetti is going. Alright, and now there's 2 more laughs.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
It says, what? No way at this moment, too. How strange. What do you mean? What's happening? Oh, I get what you're saying. You're doing this on purpose. You said you don't know why this is happening. You're doing this to stall me because I was trying to end the stream. And now you're acting like you don't understand what's happening. Okay. It's like someone is stalling. Of course. Evil Ink Fin is evil, says Colonel. Alright. So, well. We've gotten our sillies out, as they say. All the laughing and all the partying, and now we should be able to well, now it's time for So Long, but we'll sing one more song. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate What? No, I'm innocent, says Evil Ink Fin. Are you sure? Your name kind of says that you're Evil Ink Fin. Are you sure about that? And another celebrate. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody for joining me. I appreciate everybody who allowed me to read their articles on the stream. I will try to message everybody with the VOD of this stream. I didn't make timestamps the last time because it was just too much to do. But I can try to put them in order of reading. And hopefully I will be able to let you know approximately when yours was aired. But since everybody was kind of here who I read, so you might not even need or want to re-watch, but I will still send you guys the replays if you'd like. And once again, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for allowing me to read those articles while on stream. Thank you to everybody in the chat for being cool and being awesome and redeeming stuff, and for just chatting and you know, participating. Thank you to all of the people who are following me, because as I said at the start, I have 301 followers now. And I am just like, whoa, that's funny. Last year I made it to 200 followers. No, actually, that was probably earlier this year. Or last year, I don't know. But 300, well, that's amazing. Even though it might not seem like a lot, I think that it's a lot. And I appreciate everybody who's following me. And I appreciate everybody who's subscribed, including 101 Colonel, who is actually a subscriber. And I just appreciate you guys so much. Much love. I appreciate everybody who's following me and subscribed to me as well. So yeah. Oh, once again a laugh. Hi. Oh yeah, Warrior of the Wind says there's a story in TES. What is TES? Sounds familiar. Oops, okay. About an enchanted quill with the soul of an evil spirit called Feyfolken that makes written script look gorgeous, but it's the quill doing it, not the author. The Elder Scrolls. Okay, TES. The Elder Scrolls. Makes sense. Okay. Very, weird. I think probably you're talking about the Evil Ink Fin here. Yeah. Alright. Well, that was a laugh. So, I think it's time to see if we can raid somebody. Who is on Twitch to raid? I am going to try to see if there's somebody who is streaming. I do know Bitzer said they were going to stream again, but I think they probably ended or they didn't start yet. Because I do not see them. Alright, so we're gonna go in. Where? Stream manager. There we go. We're going to try to raid. I don't see him. What? Is there something weird on my screen? Oops, sorry about this. What? Okay, that's just this not actually happening on your stream. Hopefully not. Alright, so who we see? I see Coffee Quills is on. You guys want to raid Coffee Quills? We can raid Coffee Quills. Coffee Quills does the writing as well. So, once again, thank you guys so much for joining me for the stream. Thank you to everybody who shared articles. Thank you for everybody who's chatting, who's lurking, who's watching. I appreciate it. Those of you who are watching in the future, I appreciate you too. God bless, much success with all your projects. Please take care of yourselves. Summer camp is winding down. We're in the reading phase. Much success with the reading if you're reading, if you're judging. Much success with that if you're just reading for fun. Cool. Have fun. Support each other. Love, support each other. And just take care of yourself as well. So, God bless, much success. Thank you so much. Love you guys so much. And I appreciate you guys for joining me. We're going to raid Coffee Quills. And bye. See you later.